A nostalgia trip ends. 2 memories, that's all we got. Ends as we reach the front of the door. Seeing no one by the door. That's on me. Seeing no one by those that take notice of our arrival. That's a really awkward phrasing because you're kind of doubling up on a bunch of verbiage there. Olivia, Anon, you're just in time. 2 of us blink. Olivia speaking up as Doe and Warden come up to alongside us. I half expect this man to mistype it as Olive at some point, and I'll think it's great. Just in time for what? What a cruel and fucked up world we live in. Hold on. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm not taking this shit anymore. Yeah, it sure does feel like this guy has dyslexia. And if he does, then, you know, egg on my face. Sure fucking hope he does. Dang it, how do I select this? Ugh. Well, there's dyslexia, and then there's whatever the hell this is. It's like this guy really wants to write a sad story, but he's unwilling to commit to the bit. Like, just commit to the bit! Come on! Two of us blink, Olivia and speaking of... I mean, like, listen. Okay, hold on. I want to point one thing out. I am not saying this doesn't make logical sense. Remember, they're the B clique. Everyone likes them. Everyone thinks they're cool. Everyone comes to them with their problems. Technically speaking, the plot has established that they are well-loved. You know? Like, everyone shows up because, you know, everyone has talked to them at some point. That part's fine. The problem is, you can't write that fucking line in the story. Okay? Like, the tonal just fucking... my knees shatter from how fast we spun around with those lines. Also, looking up as she looked up, I guess... could that be... Like, again, I said maybe it's a translation thing. Could be. I don't know. No. Listen. Like, I can... Honestly, I'm impressed if someone with dyslexia wants to bother writing. Let alone writing with limited vocabulary, everything. You know, good on you. I don't know, man. It legitimately feels like someone's just trying to gaslight me. It just feels like that a lot. Doe answered Olivia's question. For everyone to say goodbye. I like how the teacher... Like, the students I get, but the fucking teachers? Shouldn't the teachers have said goodbye at, like, every single class? Like, oh, it's your last day, Anon. They give you a firm handshake and then a slap on the back, and they want their $20 for giving you an A last semester. Olivia and I remained stunned for a few seconds. Oh, you didn't pause for a few seconds? Damn. As I stepped off the back of her wheelchair. Why does she have that anyway? Like, I've seen normal wheelchairs. They don't usually have that. Both of us looking to Doe and Warden. You organized all of this? Asked Warden. As Warden shook his head.
Do you really have to? Everyone just asked. We asked us to great to show up and say goodbye.
The Allosaurus explained as Billy approached with the boys. The boys?
It's the boys! There's no way I was getting you off. You want to reach a good time at school, ain't you?
Isn't he already out of school? Hasn't Billy already graduated? Because he was like in the same year as the other guy, right? Oh man. I feel like I've ended up in limbo, or heck, Satan high five me if it's true. My hand's up there, buddy, up top. Isaac approached with Chasey. I mean, hey, at least you reminded us these fucking characters existed before you have them say a heartfelt goodbye. Anyway, cards, Coach McHale, everyone says goodbyes. It's kind of weird. It feels really, really hammy, but you know what? Like I said, I'm not going to bitch about stuff that's fine, even if it's a little unearned. Fuck it. That's not my problem. When you first came to gym, you were a tiny baby coward. I ate you like hamburger, and then chewed you out like sandwich. What are you talking about, Dad? You don't chew out a sandwich, you gormless fool. Listen, I'm okay if someone has dyslexia and they really want to write, okay? And they put in all the fucking work. But like, I don't see any disclaimers in this. I don't think I've seen anything where this guy's like, hey, by the way, I'm dyslexic or I have issues and this is like, you know, I've never written before. It's my first time. Like, chapter 1, let's see. Ending 1 broke me, so I wrote this. Okay, so maybe this guy is like broken by ending 1, and he's just this is his fucking drugs. Or some new game plus he asked me with all the tormenting shit. I like how all the tormenting shit and then nothing happens with that tormenting shit. Yeah, this guy isn't explaining anything about like if he has any potential problems writing. Besides, the grammar and spelling is mostly on point. It really is just like structural problems that aren't excusable with dyslexia. Being dyslexic doesn't stop you from writing a decent story. It makes the writing part hard, but the structural establishment of a story, that's completely separate from that. It just makes reading hard. Technically, it shouldn't make writing hard either. If you know what to type, you know, you can just type it with your hands. Unless those come in the same bag, I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe something to learn. Duh. But now you are a big strong man, Anon. I am proud. You smell still like cheeseburger. Thanks, Misha. Anyway, let's move on. Oh, it's Miss Prudyas, you know, the fucking first grade teacher. Who fucking cares, Anon? Jesus. It's like not his 11th grade or 10th grade. No, they didn't teach him wrong. They taught him wrong. You dingus. I'm so angry. Goodbye, Mrs. Old Private. Their faces were tinged with sadness. More heartfelt goodbyes. Jesus. Be a clique for life. Just go to your fucking phones and text. Send a letter. They're like 2 hours from your house. Okay. I'm gonna keep those things around in case I get more complaints. I went into the lit tunnel, began to think about how it happened in the first place, how I walked again, talked again. What a fucking idea, huh? I like how we're going this far back. Met Olivia, Mesozoic. Not the part where Olivia's fucking parents died. That's not important. Met Doe and Warden, literally E. Weird summation. Because I don't even think that's the order of events. Meteor Bowl of Nasser. That's also not the events. Very recently as of... Shouldn't you put this in at least chronological order, my man? Close my eyes. And reopen them. Why? This is when the visual novel just uses an ellipses, you know? We're using this one. Anyway, fuck it. This went faster than I thought. We're going to the next chapter. Hold on. It's a crucial moment in the story. What crucial moment? There are like 12. Hello, Volcano High. I mean, admittedly, that's a good fucking title. Hold on, I gotta go fix my pancakes. We gotta delete all the blank spaces. Because in case you fucking dinguses forgot, this is what the text normally looks like. Jesus, that's a lot of empty space. Why? This is a screen's worth, and there are like 4 lines of text. 170 bookmarks. I'm not angry. I'm not angry. I'm not angry. You're angry. Like, I guess I'm falling into that old trap, you know? I expected the average American to be smarter than this. Or maybe, honestly, it could just be that there's like a lot of Mexican people who are just translating this roughly, and as a result don't really know what they're looking at. They're just like, oh, it's probably good enough. Or maybe translated from Spanish. In which case, I'm pretty sure the average translator would pick up on the fact you're not using the same verb 20 times. Anyway, there we go. Abracadabra, abracazoo. Presto fixo. Holy shit, there's lines on the screen now. Is that screw coming loose again? No, it's still up there. So yeah, I fixed that problem. Neat. After a couple more minutes of driving, we finally arrived at our new home. The car came to a slow stop as I got out. So the car didn't even stop? You were getting out while it was stopping? You fucking clueless clown. That's how you get hurt. Why did your dad let you out? The movers have already left. Shouldn't your dad be there? I guess your dad would be there. Wait, hold on. Who's picking them up? Because... So they left at the end of a school day? So, he's with his parents. Okay, they're getting out in the front of the car. I'm very... Like, normally, doesn't one of the adults sit in the truck with the movers? Shouldn't your dad be there to make sure they aren't fucking tossing the silverware, or the fucking ceramic at the floor and cracking it open? I don't know. This feels weird. Also, I just want to point out, as someone who's moved multiple times in his life, okay, not just when I moved out on my own, but like when I was, you know, just a little babu. Moving is a big experience. Putting everything in boxes and taking it out again is such a big fucking thing. Like, this should be a moment, to some extent, if you're gonna... They're glossing over everything. There is no drama. People are smiling. Moving is not... It's not an emotional... It's fine. Everyone just smiles and says goodbye. Anyway, they're getting out of the car. So, Edward turns to the both of us with a smile on his snout, because what else do the fucking people do around here? What'd you think of the place? He asked as we approached, inspecting it as he did so. It was a one-story house built on a foundation of grey concrete. This is ordinary concrete, my man. Not as big as the last one, seeing as it'll... let's put on a different song, because I'm getting a little sick of this big chill out. I'm a little too chill. No. We're at the new house. Things are exciting. Things are exciting now. Let's get those other two weirdos involved. Yeah! It's a one-story house built on the foundation of grey stone. Not as big as our last one, seeing as it lacked a second floor. But that hardly mattered, considering that the place was bought with Olivia in mind. With alterations, such as a ramp that led from the side to the entrance, leading into the front. Yes, you already used the verb lead, my man. Oof. Jeez. Like, what are you even doing, my man? Alongside the stairs. It's perfect, I say. Olivia. Shouldn't Olivia be the one to say that, since she's the reason you're fucking moving, asshole? Why do you keep taking away the protagonist role from the protagonist when you clearly can't hold on to it? My man? What Anon said. That makes things easier, so thanks for that, I'm glad. The baryonyx added awkwardly. Still uncomfortable with the prospect that this was all done for her. That's not all. That mom spoke, turning her head to Edward. Show her, dear. Edward smiled, producing a small remote device and handed it to Olivia, the baryonyx taking it as she tilted her head. What's this? Dad gestured to the topmost button. I press it and find out. She paused before doing what she was told. The front door unlocked with a click, before opening itself, showing a nice-looking interior. Goddamn. They thought of everything. Really? A front door with a clicker? That feels a bit excessive, all things considered. I mean, like, hey, bougie bullshit, but hey. Olivia blinked, voicing my thoughts. Why would you say this? Why isn't Olivia allowed to be the fucking protagonist? She clearly is. Anon, you fucker. Oh, I love my sister. I'm living my life vicariously through her at this point. I'm not even important. I just want her to go on an adventure, Olivia. I'm not gonna do anything interesting, am I? You guys really think of everything. Of course, Dad exclaimed as Mom joined him. Olds and I standing side by side looking at us. Wait till you see the pool. There's a pool. Moving is spending 34 hours feverishly packing before the truck turns up. Yeah, and you get it. I've had moves like that. I've had moves where it took forever. Ugh. But you know, there are no frowns in Disneyland, and we're not allowed to have a bad one. Olivia simply stared at the backyard pool, a proper one instead of the above-ground one we had set up at our last place. What? I thought you were upset about ending one in Snoot Game. Why is Olivia getting all the golden trophies? Again, she's the fucking protagonist. We're in the last place. With an honest-to-God chairlift that could go in and out of the water in case Olivia wants to... Her arms work fine. She can lift herself out of the water, Anon. Like her knees work. You know that to get out of the pool, you only need your fucking knees, man. What is this guy doing? I've been in pools before. Ones with high ledges and low ledges. And I've never used my foot for that. I throw my knee up, and then I throw myself up, and then I get up. You don't need a fucking wheelchair for that. A chairlift. I really had thought of everything, to the point that I'm getting a little bit terrified. I'm half expecting a meat hook to fly through the house, allowing her to move places, pretending to have legs. Speaking of which, the two of them are sitting upon a recently unwrapped dining table. Olivia goes on an adventure joining Rainbow Six. Anon can sit in the camera room, and we're still having his POV as he looks at the fucking cameras. Because, you know, he's already got telescopic eyes. Why not give him some fucking drones to operate through? Currently going through a few packages as I place them on the larger furniture deck. Speaking of which, the two of them were sitting on the recently unwrapped... Okay, they're sitting on the table. That's fine. They can be, like, lean sitting on it. Currently going through a few... As I wrap some bigger furniture... place some bigger furniture down. Moving the couch to face the... Can you put some fucking periods in there? Yeah, it is established she's strong. You know? Because she doesn't have feet. That's fine, Anon. Well, that again. Why is glass? Shouldn't his eyes be focused on the box? I checked to calm the coffee table as Olivia rolls beside my parents. You guys need help? Oh, we're fine, dear. Well, if you want me to land a claw... But if you want to land a claw... I gestured to a bunch of boxes that were placed on the side that led out of our rooms. Shouldn't... I honestly... Okay, listen, right? That's not what I wanted to turn off. Fun, you know what you could do plot-wise? You could have Olivia be like, isn't this a little bit overkill? Like, I could pull myself out of the pool just fine back home, Dad, and I could open the front door just fine back home, Dad. Aren't you treating me with, like, silken gloves like I'm made of glass? Like, I don't know, after that whole thing with the contest where I felt like people were treating me differently because of my wheelchair and only appreciating me, I'm kind of feeling like you're going a little bit too far with this, Dad. Like, I didn't ask for this. And if she did, you should probably mention that. Because that feels kind of important for someone who has doubts about what her disability is doing to her as a person. I'm just saying, you're kind of missing some beats here. The same. You know, you're dodging the actual plot very effectively, might I add. But if you want to lend a claw, you and Anon can start opening those boxes to fill your room. You then enter a box cutter. Jesus! Just give her some scissors. Got it. Olivia said with a smile, taking the box cutters and wheeling around as I joined her, looking over the stacks of boxes. Jeez, I don't remember either of having this much stuff. Yeah, it just looks like that. Oh, they have a wheelchair operator in the Rainbow Six? That's just Olivia. We all know the truth. Just looks that way, I claim. You claim? And I'm making bold claims over here. I claim up a box from the tab. And handing it to... You pick up a box. The baryonyx dragging the sharp cool... Jesus Christ, you guys are a well-oiled machine. Digging through the styrofoam... In one action, Anon has said something, lifted up a box, handed to Olivia, she has opened it, and then he goes inside. That's too many actions. You gotta let them breathe. Oh, this is your lamp. Olivia nodded, opening another box. What's this? I briefly closed my eyes and said, probably mine. I froze up, staring at a strange device held in her hand, a metal stick with a handle and a bulb set. She then clicked a button, the bulb opening up into a many-pronged end. It also had a splash guard above the handle. Why the fuck does it have a splash guard? Why? And why did I feel a sudden menacing presence behind us? I peek to see... Oh, it's not peering for once. Wow. See Dad just standing there as he realized that standing breeds standing. As if having prowled into existence. A moth flying past... What? Wash your fucking glasses, Dad! They keep getting obscured by glare. Oh, it's an umbrella. Olivia noted before noticing. Fuck you. Standing behind us. Is this yours, Uncle Ed? Yes, he said simply, taking it and placing it into the box Olivia had opened and picking it up. The brief disturbing of styrofoam revealed other tools in the box, such as the handle of a cleaver, the burner tube of a bloater. Oh, it's torture tools. Or they have a very kinky sex life. It could be both. My wife loves it when I take out the old KGB tools from the garage. Really gets her perked up. And pliers. A lot of pliers. You really only need one. Get a good pair. I simply stood there, watching as Dad left into the garage. The comp silently opening the door and said, "Isn't it awkward to call your parents by their species? Like, you're one too, Anon." I don't get the reference, I'm sorry. I'm very stupid. I'm an uncultured swine. Please throw me down a well, because clearly I can't appreciate this. Yeah, eat that styrofoam, baby. After replanting most... Fuck. Okay, listen, I kind of like that. I like that a lot. After replanting most... Okay, that's a good one. Don't describe it like that! Stomach growling on cue. It was sundown already and I was hungry. It's like you start off with just a very good sentence and then you go with I exited. Fuck, that doesn't work like that. That's shit flow. I looked to the side. Hell, you're not peering. Jesus, he's starting to learn. He's picking up new mistakes, but he's starting to learn the old ones. A little bit, just a little bit. It's enough. I'm happy. Seeing the unique sliding door. Oh. What? I guess sliding doors would be a little easier because like hinged doors, they open one way inward, so you would, with the wheelchair, you know. I like how you got her a fucking Japanese door, though. Allowing me to briefly peek inside. Oh, shit. Man's using the proper verbiage. See your adjustable artist desk. It's just a desk, Anon. And bed. The baryonyx wheeled herself out with a foldable grabber sitting atop her lap. Is that what they got out of the box? Looks too complicated for one. Also, why does it have a fucking splash guard? I'm guessing you're mostly done with your room. Yeah. Olivia nodded before slowly rubbing the back of her neck. Just gotta attach a few things to the wall, and then it'll look like my old room again. I smile. Welcome to Disneyland. So as long as none of the drawings you want up come from that school book, sure. And she definitely knew which one I was referring to when she was drawing non-stop trains. Disgusting. Olivia leaned her head backward against the wheelchair, letting out a soundless groan of exasperation. Before looking at me with an annoyed face. It's like you're doing this, and then you go with an annoyed face. Like, come on! She then picked up a grabber and shot it forward, using the prolonged end to clamp the end of my snout, squeezing my nostrils together. This guy clearly actually played the fucking game at this point, because he's just fucking copying shit at this point. Like, I get cute references, but all I can see is, like, this man just stealing scenes. Wah! Let out a sound as I cringed. Olivia's snout briefly opened to release a cut-off laugh before giving up, doubling over in a wheelchair to clench her stomach in laughter, lowering the grabber. Wrapped. Jesus. As she finally looked back up, still unable to contain the giggles in her snout. We should do that more often. If styrofoam is not food, why is it called peanuts? I know, maybe you're supposed to be jorking it, you know, like my peanuts. Oh, that joke's so bad. Every time I think about it, it's just my brain just goes, oh, so funny. Okay, the song is a little bit too high energy for what we got going on. Bum, bum. Anyway, I looked at her, my eyes wide. Have mercy, please, I begged. Olivia rolled forward, picking up her grabber. When did she... So, Did she drop it? Because she just lowered it. A hoodie drawn over her head to conceal her eyes. There is no mercy. What is with these really short scenes we're getting? I slammed my penis in the car door. You slammed your penis in the car door. I need to play that game so I can better replicate the awkwardness of that intonation. Apparently works fine-ish in Japanese because it's syllable-based, and therefore a little easier to fuck around with. The baryonyx is about to unleash another attack as before Mom peered down the hallway. Olivia, Anon. The refrigerator looks like it doesn't have any groceries. You're the fucking mom! How is that a surprise? So be eating at a restaurant. We're missing a lot of words lately. Get ready. Get ready. For what? What weird phrasing is this? Oh no, have I been laughing at someone who's having an aneurysm whose brain has just been decaying this whole time? He's not dyslexic, he's just suffering from severe brain damage. And I'm being an asshole. Jesus. She then disappeared as Olivia and I looked to one another. Foob? Foob. What? Since when?